Saturday the 4th of May already, and I've come out for a little stroll in the garden before I go for a walk and watch the football match and come and see the koi inside here. It's the day where the pond balls finally come off the main pond, and I know some of you have been itching to have a look at them. I've been having a little look at them, but not the actual whole top of the pond, so I'm not going to film that because it's pretty boring just scooping balls off a pond. But I will show you on the next video the pond in full. And this bank holiday weekend, because it is the bank holiday weekend, it might get me over out this weekend if this rain, because it peed it down again in the night. And look at the bees are going mental today. So yeah, the weather's still on and off, it's just not quite there yet. I mean, the other day was 21 degrees outdoor temperature. In here, in the greenhouse, getting up to 28. It was actually, the pond water got up to 21 degrees. And then the day later, we're getting down to 10s, 12s. What a drop. 11 degrees drop. Are we having a laugh? So I'm glad I've kept the pond balls on, because that hasn't dropped below 12 degrees. So it's kept it nice and steady for them. So I'm hoping when they come out, they're going to really love it. I'm going to get me hoover out, give the bottom a good clean, give the plant filter a good hoover out again, and off they go. So I'm going to spin. I think you might be interested in this. Look at these bees. Holy cow. Look at all the pollen. Lots of pollen on them. You can just see little pollen sacs, the little yellow, orange pollen sacs on the legs. Unfortunately, this one died out, and this one died out over winter because I didn't get the food on them. But the one on the other side is just hanging in there. So, in here we are 28.5 degrees. It's had a low, I don't make sense, low of 27.5. So let's have a look. Every time I come in here, it really spooks the fish. You can hear them splash. So you can see the water movement where I've come in, the door bangs. So they're looking happy as anything. Still, the pond water's 18.5. 18.5 was 21 the other day. So I had to ease myself off, guys, because with that water temperature at 21, you could almost get carried away chucking buckets of feed in and everything. So you've really got to be careful at this time of year that you don't get too carried away. So I had to restrain myself, because look, these are looking for food. They're wanting food. This goes off at 9 in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think it is, and it's 30 grams of feed of sake that dispatches. So let me see. No, hang on. 3 off, 2 on, 2 on. No, I put 2 off now. Bloody hell. Oh, it is 3. That's what I was trying to bloody do, idiot. And it's only 1 food. Oh, it's on now. 3 off, that's it. Good. So yeah, it is my last time, because it was Saturday once I started doing this, or was it Sunday? So this is the best scales I found. It cost me about 20 quid off Amazon or something like that. I went on little black cheap ones and it didn't really last, but this one has been mega. You get this little job here to calibrate. But what I've been doing, pop that on and the weight will be too much. Wait till this settles, because it like that, and that's slightly on the plus, look, and don't worry about that, because, and then we go. 5.4-ish. And I've been that under there like that. Turn that off. Absolute mint that is. Put my lid on. Oh, with one hand. I think that's on right. Oh, yes it is. This has been helpful. It was just an old one that we were getting rid of. So I thought I'd keep that for a mixing tub. Give it a good shake. Turn that down. That'll go back up again. I noticed a bit of sediment on the bottom of the pond around here. So I turned this down a little bit to get more flow through the pond. I've been doing that and filling it back up again a bit. Get more of a shake just to really get the powder dissolved. Just there we go. And then what I'll do just for that last bit, just get that under there, give it a wash out, make sure I'm getting all the last bits. There's nothing in there now, look. There we go. That's one of the last ones. There we go. So the Vircon's in. I'm going to lose that. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I might have started Saturday or Sunday last week. I can't remember now. So I think what I'll do, I'll probably put one more in tomorrow, Sunday, to make sure. Then that's it. Just once a week, 5 grams, 1,000 gallon. And then do that for 3 weeks. So next Saturday, Saturday after, then that's it. They're done. Leave them at that. And that will take me up till the end of May. So by the end of May, no more treatment of Virkon or anything, just let them get on with it, and hopefully everything is in check. Now the reason I've eased on the food, because with the temperature I was getting a little bit carried away, as you do. I came in the morning, put some pellets in, came in the afternoon when I'm working from home and stuff, put some pellets in, and then at 3 o'clock it went off. So I'm just going to give them a little extra in the middle of the day, because they're feeding like mad. And then that will go off at 3, and then that's it. Just keep it ticking over, because I tested ammonia, and once I'd converted it on the Anna Checker, I was, with my pH, I was somewhere around about 8.2, because the temperature's higher. The higher the temperature, then the lower the range. So the higher the load. That makes sense. So if you look at this, if you had a pH of 7 and at 10 degrees, technically 10.5 milligram a litre of free ammonia you could have, which is ridiculous. But the higher the pH, higher the temperature, then the more toxic, and the allowance is a lot lower. Look at that. So if you've got 30 degrees, which I don't think we'll have, but let's say once we're in temperatures of 24 degrees, and we're past 8, a pH of 8 at 24, the lowest amount of free ammonia is 0.4. Then it's 8.1, it drops to 0.32. So it drops 0.08. If you're looking 0.08 every time, then well, there's the difference of it gets lower. So at 8.4, it's only 0.17. The free ammonia. So yeah. So what that tells us is, in summer when we're feeding more, we're likely to feed more. The free ammonia needs to be lower, because if it's not, then it becomes more toxic to the fish. And that obviously coincides with putting in bicarb to keep the KH above 1. That's why I try not to increase my KH too much, because I don't want a high KH, because then my pH will be higher. It'll be more stable, but or the chance that there's not going to drop and catch you out, sorry, not stable, but the higher the KH, the chances are your pH will max out at 8.4. If it maxes out at 8.4 at 24 degrees, your free ammonia should not exceed 0.17, which is not a lot at all. So that's about where mine is now. So when I was putting some food in last weekend, about Tuesday, I tested the ammonia, and it was coming out at about 0.4. So I've got to be careful. Nitrite was 0, absolutely crystal blue. But I might get a reading of nitrite now if the ammonia is starting to go up, because ammonia turns to nitrite, then it turns to nitrate. So one bacteria turns into another. If that makes sense. So you've got ammonia. Once that goes up, the nitrifying bacteria will consume it, and then hopefully consume enough where you don't get a reading, because that's ideally what you want. It doesn't mean it's not in the pond, it just means that that kit is not taking a reading of it, because it don't read that low. Okay, so on these kits you want a 0 reading, but that doesn't mean there's 0 in your pond. So even though that reads 0 nitrite, there will be nitrite in this pond, there's no doubt about it, but it's at a level that is safe for the fish, and that test kit can't pick up on it. So look at that one, the skin is still looking better than raised scales. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that fish and maybe this fish are a bit more sensitive. Who knows, because the others are looking great. And these are on this feeder now. Oops, this feeder's kicked in now. So this comes on for a period. Once it hits here and ends there, it starts kicking food out for a period of 6 hours. Let's give them a bit more. I've got this airline back on again now as well. So I've got a socket. So I've connected this back up. This is bubbling away, so it's getting a bit of DOCs. Look at the dirty water. Because that's not got a UV on at the minute. I've turned the UV off as well on this pond while I'm putting the Virkon in for the week, and then tomorrow or Bank Holiday Monday, that will go back on again. And to conclude, the Saki growth's not been touched yet. Let's have a quick look in here. Doing marvellous. So that's taking care of the nitrites and stuff like that. Let's see what this is like. Oh bloody hell, look at that. There we go, look. Look at that. So that's why the pressure's low coming out there. What am I going to do when I go on holiday? Well, they're not going to get fed for a week, but God, it's going to be absolutely screaming after a few days, look. So this is about ready to overflow. So if I was to reduce that a bit more, oh no, it's not that. It's obviously the grill. Once that grill becomes clogged to a point, this will start overflowing like that, and then the water will start going there, so the pump don't starve. So at the very worst, or probably the very best, that will start doing that when I'm on holiday in August. What a nightmare. But what I will do is I will slow the pump down to a minimum, get everything just ticking over, running through slowly, because we're not going to get fed, and then so that's got less chance of clogging up. But what a bitch. Look at that already. So I did that in the middle of the week, and look at that grill. It's not got loads of crap in here from the Saki. It's just the grill is clogging up with like fine, I don't know whether it's algae or what. On that note, thanks for watching. If you're a subscriber, thanks for the subscription. Please hit the like button and like the video. Hit the thumbs down if you didn't like it. And on the next one, the pond balls are going to be off, and we're going to be having a look at the main pond. See you on the next one.